see you both. Thanks so much for your time again.
Hey,
What
no
up?
worries.
What's going on?
It's going well. Jaden, I did want to kind of ask, like, I'm wondering, like, this was, there was a lot going on with this character compared to other characters you've played. What was this one like compared to other ones
Sure.
specifically?
This is a tough cookie to
Yeah.
crack. Probably the farthest from me, in a sense. Um, I've never met this guy, and I don't really, I don't know him, or I didn't know him, before starting. So I had to do a lot of searching. But I was also, when was this? This was like 2 years ago we shot, right, Asa?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's sort of I was 20 or something, or maybe younger. I feel like it was longer ago. But yeah, 20 or 21, and then trying to figure out. This is the first, I'm getting older in this world of acting that I care about so much. But I'm trying to get better all the while and changing the way that I approach it. And this was kind of the perfect guy to do that with. But scared to do that with because he's sort of so floaty and he's so not what he is all the time. He's always like two steps backwards than the way he presents himself. So it was just a lot of accepting that, I think, like accepting the unknown, which is a huge part of acting too.
Yeah, absolutely. Asa, can you kind of speak to the genre bending component of this film? Because I do think that from an acting perspective, sometimes you can find, when there's something like this that has comedy but is very dramatic and very serious. What is that balance like for you when you tackle that from a script perspective, right? Like both of them. Do you think about one more than the other? Like, I'm curious about that.
So we were sort of talking about this earlier. I think we found a really nice balance through Oscar and Ricky, who were the writers and director on this. We were working together so well, and they were really confident in being able to push the comedy and find the absurdity in these characters and the sort of journey they're on. And Jaeden and I, being the actors inhabiting it, were able to kind of pull it back and keep it grounded and keep the authenticity and drama and kind of stakes of what was happening in the movie, and it let comedy really shine, but also helped the reality of what's going on for these two people be really powerful.
Yeah, absolutely. Last quick question for both of you. I'm going to throw it out there. I mean, I'm a filmmaker, so these are the things I think of. There's going to be some kind of scenes in this movie we're going to see, and it's like the runtime is like 2-3 minutes, right? And then it goes actually even less sometimes, and it goes to the next scene. But Jaden, I know there's a chance that even though we see like 90 seconds on screen, that scene might have taken you the whole afternoon or the whole day to film because
Yeah,
that's how it
great,
is
yeah.
when those big scenes happen, right? Like those long scenes. Do they feel like their own mini movie, mini project, or do they feel part of the overall film?
Sometimes you gotta attack it like that. Sometimes you gotta do a lot of figuring out, and especially with guys like Oscar and Ricky who are very like ready to adjust, ready to like change the plan of attack. You really gotta sort of figure it out until it works, and like there's a lot of figuring out to do. Yeah.
So what do you think about that super quick?
Yeah, I mean, we had a scene in this movie which was exactly that. It was the bar scene with Chris and Avan, and that was a kind of mini movie in itself, and it was so tense and had its own journey for everyone going through. And that was a scene which we all just loved sinking our teeth into and having the time. We had a whole day just to shoot that, and that was really fun.
Absolutely. Well, I can't wait for people to check out this film. Both of your performances in this are incredible. Congratulations. Our hero
Thank you.
Balthazar going to be in theaters. Jaden, Asa, good to see you again. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Stevie.
man. Thank you. Appreciate
Take
you.
care.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.